If a fire guard becomes aware of a fire, he or she must immediately call 911 and report the emergency. There must be no delays in making such notification. The fire department may also be notified using a street fire alarm pull station. Guards must also immediately notify on-site responsible personnel of the emergency, but only after calling 911. The responsible person will give directions to the guard. Guards must follow those instructions. For example, the FLSD may instruct the guard on the safest evacuation route from the building. Guards must also sound the fire alarm pull station where available to alert the occupants. When notifying 911 of a fire or other emergency, the call taker will need to obtain information about the emergency. The nature of the emergency and address are the most critical pieces of information. The operator may also ask what the nearest cross street is, and if anyone is in need of medical attention, and if so, what are their symptoms. If you're responsible for a very large construction site or large building, it is likely that there will be more than one means of entry. Providing information about which entrance would give the most direct access to the emergency area would be helpful in getting the response personnel to the area of the emergency as quickly as possible. If entrances are obstructed and are not easily accessible by responders, this information must be communicated to the operator. The more information you have available to give to the operator, the more efficient they can get the right kind of help to you quickly. When you call 911, in addition to the information mentioned above, you should be prepared to answer other questions, which may include the number you're calling from, the nature of the emergency, details such as a physical description of a person who may have committed a crime, a description of any fire that may be burning, or a description of injuries symptoms being experienced by a person having a medical emergency. Be prepared to follow any instructions the operator gives you. Many operators can tell you exactly what to do to help in an emergency until help arrives. Finally, do not hang up until the operator instructs you to. In case of a fire, occupants may have to be evacuated. Occupants on the fire floor and the floor above have the most threat and must be evacuated first. If the guard is responsible for helping in the evacuation, they should be calm and in control of the situation. Guards should speak in a clear manner when helping with the evacuation. Their instructions and actions play an important role in controlling panic in an emergency. Occupants should be told to be calm and move quickly to the closest exit. Guards should tell the occupants to avoid the elevators and direct them to use stairwells to exit. After the FDNY arrives, the guard should be sure to meet the responders to provide them with information regarding the nature of the emergency, its location in the building or on the construction site, and to provide the information that the responders request.